Philanthropist and author MacKenzie Scott donated $10 million to Goodwill of North Florida. So Goodwill of North Florida, as well as the First Coast YMCA, United Way of Northeast Florida, and then 46 other Goodwill organizations across the country were among nearly 400 nonprofits to get $4 billion from Scott. Wow. So joining me now is David Ray, the CEO of Goodwill Industries of North Florida. Good morning to you. And wow, what a Merry Christmas, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just an unexpected gift that has really just kind of blown us away. We are just incredibly grateful for the generosity of MacKenzie Scott.
And let's say, I mean, this is the largest donation in history for Goodwill of North Florida. What are you going to be able to use this money for?
Well, we are going right now, frankly, it's still new to us. So we're brainstorming on that idea because it was such a surprise, but we are going to be able to accelerate our mission work. And the core of our mission is to remove barriers to employment. And we do that a number of ways. First and foremost, through our retail program, where we employ almost 750 people in our 14 county territory. That's Gainesville through Palm Coast, Jacksonville, over to Lake City.
So David, you're literally telling me that you got this call yesterday. You had no idea this money was coming.
Well, actually, I received somewhat of a cryptic email 30 days ago. Okay. And frankly, I thought it was someone kind of pranking me.
I would have too. I would have been like, scam.
That's what ran through my head. And then I've had one or two phone calls. The next thing I know, MacKenzie Scott released a post, and it was real.
Wow. So why were you all chosen?
Well, MacKenzie put in her post, and I've got some of her quote here, that her team took a data-driven approach in identifying organizations with strong leadership teams and results, with special attention to those operating in communities facing high projected food insecurity, high measures of racial inequity, low poverty rates, and low access to philanthropic capital. So I'm assuming they did a massive data dive and looked at our history, our financials, our mission deliverables, statistics of what we've done in the community, checking out our board of directors, our leadership, our stability, our social media, and everything we've done in the community. And that's why we were lucky enough to be one of the 384 organizations selected, because I believe her team started with almost 6,500 nonprofits.
Oh, it just gives
that number down.
It just gives me chills. And from what you said, obviously you guys had all of those instruments in place, because if one was out of line, she might not have picked you. So, we know the good work that Goodwill does. We go in there, we buy the clothes, it's great, or the things for our households, but then all that money then recycles and goes right back into the community for training. And I think that's part of why this mission is why people feel so connected to it.
Yes, thank you. The great thing about Goodwill is we're self-sustaining. Part of the mission is our retail program. We get to employ those with barriers in our stores and at our donation centers. And that allows us to venture out and do other items, like we have a landscaping organization, and that uses individuals that have had a difficult time reentering society, and we maintain commercial grounds. It's a phenomenal program. We also have 2 contracts with the military base where we serve food, and our employees there, we have about 35, and they have documented disabilities. And all of the funds we generate from all of our revenue generating activities also goes toward other mission programs like our adult education program in A-STEP, where we meet individuals where they are. We help them identify a certificate or vocational area that they're interested in, and we get them into a program, help them remove their barriers, and then on the other side, we help them find gainful employment.
I love it.
And that is a fantastic program that's helped people get into welding, HVAC, nursing, the police academy. I think life to date, we started that program about 6 years ago. We have almost 200 graduates.
Woo.
And even during the pandemic, we have 80 adults in that program, even through the pandemic right now. And this money that MacKenzie gave us Well, I mean, we could think huge. We could triple that number.
Right.
We could quadruple that number, and we can help that many more people in our community skill up and not just get a job, but start a career.
All right.
And have a stable foundation for a happy and fruitful life.
Well, David, I love your passion, and I know you just educated a lot of folks about the work that you guys do over there at Goodwill. So congratulations. Can't wait to see how this money is used, because I know it's going to go a long way in our community. So congrats.
It will. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Melanie.